So this is my review on the Acer Chromebook 11. So I got it about a week ago, and to give you a little background on me, I mainly use Linux machines. I went away from Windows a while back. Windows didn't seem to do it for me, so now I wanted to try a Chromebook. And so far the experience has been great. Let's look at the machine I exactly have. This is it here on the screen, but now we're going to look at the specs. So it's got the 2.16 gigahertz processor. That was important to me. Some of them had 1.7 and lower than this. So that's what really made me get this particular Chromebook. I was a little worried about only having 2 gigs of RAM, but so far that hasn't been a problem. The 16 gigs of hard drive space is not a big deal because when you buy a brand new one of these, they give you 100 gigs online with Google Chrome, or with Google Drive, excuse me. So the storage space hasn't been an issue neither. Now I've only had it for a week. We'll see what that ends up being, but you can use USB devices, and like I said, you get 100 gigs for 2 years for free, so I don't see that being an issue. Another thing I liked about this versus my old laptop is that it's only 2.4 pounds. It's very lightweight. Makes it really easy to use. So far, I'm loving the Chromebook. Alright, let's move over to the next tab. This is the only real issue that I found with it, is you can't really open it one-handed. So if you didn't have use of both hands, I guess, or if one hand was tied up doing something else, you can't really open your laptop one-handed. And you kind of have to have it on a table surface like this. If you're walking around, it makes it a little hard to open. But it is light enough though that if you wanted to go from one room watching a video to another room, you can carry it in your hand and you don't feel like you have anything more than like a tablet in your hand. Though that's not to say that the Chromebook is a tablet. It is fully a laptop. It does everything that a laptop would do. I've heard many people say that it is like in between a laptop and a tablet. That's not so. It is a laptop and can do everything that a laptop can do. This is one thing that took a little bit of use to, or a little bit to figure out how to use, is their trackpad system. There's not 2 buttons like we're used to. So if you want to right click on something, if I wanted to right click on this picture, I have to hold 2 fingers on the pad and then it pops up, and then I could save the image and do all the things that you do with the right button. If you just click it once, it's just like using the single button on a different laptop. One other thing is they have this arc welder here, which is good. You can download it from the Chrome store, and it lets you add APK files from Android devices, and then you're able to get things like Instagram and Pandora, and you're able to play them because it's running the APK file. And that's a handy thing to have because Instagram might have to log into the website every time. This way I have an app for it. Facebook had an app. Netflix, I think, had an app. YouTube had an app. Gmail had an app. Standard. You don't have to use APK to get those. But to get Instagram and Pandora, there's not one in their store at the moment, at the Chrome store. So this is the only way to get it. The Instagram works really well. You can get files off your computer and upload them. Pandora works really well. It's a great way to add stuff to your Chromebook and get the most use out of it. The last thing that I really did like about my Chromebook was that the Google Drive here is part of your filing system. It's not a separate thing where you have to go to the website to upload or download something. I'll show you again here. If we go back to this picture and I right click on it and go to save, so I have the option to just save it straight to my Google Drive. That way it's not saving it to the hard drive. I don't have to move it there later. It saves it straight to the drive. That way I'm not wasting the 16 gigs I have on this hard drive. So this is basically my review, guys. I think for the average person that's not using this for like a work computer, kids in high school, parents that just want to come home check their Facebook, watch some YouTube videos, watch Netflix, stuff like that on it. It's a good computer. On my old computer, I had a lot of lag, so if I was on Facebook and YouTube and scrolling around, it would lock up. I haven't ran into that issue with this. I mean, it is only a week old. Maybe over time it'll get that way, but from what I've seen on other people, because it only really does stuff on the internet, it's a really good computer. It doesn't lock up like that. So it's been my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Chromebook, I think it's really worth it for the price. It was only $150, $160. You guys have a good day.